Hello and welcome to CRUX Investor. We're here today with Amanda van Dyke. She runs South River Asset Management, one of the best performing natural resource funds here in the UK. Good afternoon, Amanda.
Good afternoon, Matthew.
So you're going to talk us through Integra. It's a gold company based in Idaho, I believe.
Yes. Initially, when Integra Resources, after their great success in selling their Canadian deposit, sort of restarted with the same team, which is excellent, and went looking for an old Kinross deposit in Idaho. Now, sometimes restarts are great, sometimes not so much. And Kinross was divesting of this, although they maintained a large stake in the company. And so I wasn't quite sure. Like, the initial resource was large, but reasonably low grade. Since the Integra team has come on site, they've done a great deal of drilling, and they found a massive, much higher grade extension. And we're looking at a good 20-year mine life. So while the new resource isn't out, I believe that the extension and all the drill holes I've seen means that they're going to seriously increase the grade and the mine life and how they're going to mine this thing, and it could be a real contender for a very interesting project going forward in a great mining jurisdiction.
Right, and tell us a little bit more about the asset and why you like the asset itself.
As I said, initially I wasn't so excited. It was like, I think 0.75 grams per ton, and it was a couple million ounces. Which is interesting, but not fascinating. It's not the cheapest jurisdiction to develop in the US, generally speaking. But this higher grade extension, which is well over a gram per ton, and look, I don't know what the resource is going to look like, but I think there's a real likelihood they'll get at least another million ounces. And by going for the high grade first and blending it with some of the lower grade ore, I mean, once they get a scoping study around that, we're looking at what could very reasonably be a 200,000 ounce a year producer in a tier 1 jurisdiction in the US with real margins. So I actually think it's going to be a really good mine one day.
Right, and then the management team involved, have they done this before? Are they experienced?
They've done exactly this before. Right. So they bought an underground mine, not an open pit, but an underground, an old underground closed down deposit in Canada, in northern Ontario. They re-drilled it, reinterpreted it, put a whole new mine plan on it. It was a much cheaper restart because it was a previously permitted mine. And then they ended up selling it to Eldorado at a huge premium. They made lots of investors a lot of money. So finding something, reinterpreting it, finding some new ounces and some extensions that perhaps wouldn't have been relevant 20 or 30 years ago, and then monetizing it, I think they're going to do really well. And one of the keys is they have a really good management team at all areas. So they're not just good geologists, they're not just good engineers, they're also good at financing, they're good at promoting. They have the whole package.
Right.
And their ability to recognize value and turn that into value for shareholders has been done a couple times now. So I have faith that they'll be able to do that again.
Okay, so what are the top 3 reasons why investors should consider this company?
Great management team. Good deposit that could be a great deposit based on new drilling and new interpretation, and a really great jurisdiction.
Thanks, Amanda, for running through that. Let's stay in touch.
Great.
Thank you very much for watching. If you want to see more in-depth and insightful interviews, you can subscribe to us on YouTube and also on the website cruxinvestor.com. And of course, we're on LinkedIn and Twitter as well. So thanks for watching. See you again soon.